Q3877. An indication that the glider has begun a turn too soon on Aerotow is that the A. Glider's nose is pulled to the outside of the turn. B. Tow plane's nose is pulled to the outside of the turn. C. Tow plane will pitch up. The correct answer is B. When the pilot begins a turn prematurely during a tow, the resulting force pulls the nose of the tow plane towards the outside of the turn. This means that the tow plane deviates from its intended flight path and moves away from the desired turn trajectory. 3878. The sailplane has become airborne and the tow plane loses power before leaving the ground. The sailplane should release immediately. A. And maneuver to the right of the runway. B. Extend the spoilers and land straight ahead. C. And maneuver to the left of the tow path. The correct answer is A. If the tow plane experiences a loss of power during takeoff, it is recommended for the tow pilot to maneuver the tow plane to the left side of the runway. Simultaneously, the glider pilot should release the tow line, continue the takeoff, and be prepared to maneuver to the right side of the runway for landing. This coordinated action helps ensure the safety of both the tow plane and the glider during the unexpected power loss situation. 3879. What should a glider pilot do if a towline breaks below 200 feet AGL? A. Turn into the wind, then back to the runway for a downwind landing. B. Turn away from the wind, then back to the runway for a downwind landing. C. Land straight ahead or make slight turns to reach a suitable landing area. The correct answer is C. If a towline breaks below 200 feet above ground level, AGL, the glider pilot should prioritize landing safely. The pilot should maintain control of the glider and either land straight ahead if there is a suitable landing area within reach or make slight turns to maneuver towards a suitable landing area. The focus should be on ensuring a safe landing while avoiding any obstacles or hazards in the vicinity. 3880. A pilot unintentionally enters a steep diving spiral to the left. What is the proper way to recover from this attitude without overstressing the glider? A. Apply up elevator pressure to raise the nose. B. Apply more up elevator pressure and then use right aileron pressure to control the overbanking tendency. C. Relax the back pressure and shallow the bank. Then apply up elevator pressure until the nose has been raised to the desired position. The correct answer is C. To recover from a steep diving spiral to the left without overstressing the glider, the pilot should follow the correct recovery procedure. The first step is to relax the back pressure on the control stick, which will help reduce the dive and prevent excessive stress on the airframe. Then, the pilot should shallow the bank angle by applying slight opposite aileron pressure to level the wings. Finally, the pilot should apply up elevator pressure gradually until the nose of the glider has been raised to the desired position. This recovery technique allows for a controlled and safe recovery from the diving spiral. 3881. What corrective action should be taken if, while thermaling at minimum sink speed in turbulent air, the left wing drops while turning to the left? A. Apply more opposite, right, aileron pressure than opposite, right, rudder pressure to counteract the overbanking tendency. B. Apply opposite, right, rudder pressure to slow the rate of turn. C. Lower the nose before applying opposite, right, aileron pressure. The correct answer is C. If one wing of a sailplane starts to drop during a turn, it is an indication that the wing is approaching a stall. To recover from the stall, the pilot should first lower the nose of the sailplane to reduce the angle of attack. Once the nose is lowered, the pilot should apply coordinated opposite aileron and rudder inputs to break the stall and regain control of the aircraft. This sequence of actions helps prevent the wing from stalling further and allows the sailplane to return to normal flight.